Hi, I'm Andy.
And I'm Marilyn. We started this YouTube channel because we just wanted to share some of our experiences and things that we've learned along the way that might be helpful. Things like caring for aging parents, preparing for retirement, even RVing, if that's something that you're interested in.
Yeah, we decided to name our channel Journeys of Grace, in part because that was the theme of our wedding, but also just like some of the life transitions and challenges that Meryl alluded to. In our journeys, we've seen how God's been so gracious to us, and much of who we are today is because of His grace. Just to give you a little background about ourselves, I grew up in the Philippines, but spent most of my childhood years through college in Houston, where I studied to be an engineer, and I worked the last 30 plus years as a computer and software engineer, ending with the last project I worked on was with NASA and Lockheed Martin on the Artemis 2 mission, sending the humans around the moon. We just had the privilege of watch launch in Florida. I've worked in Austin, where I met Marilyn, and then also in the Bay Area. And then we moved back to Houston in order to help take care of my senior parents back at the beginning of 2013.
I was born and raised in Texas. Went to school in Houston also, and then moved to Austin for work, which, as Andy mentioned, is where we met. After we moved to Houston from the Bay Area, I started working with an organization called Loving Houston, which I loved, and I still love the organization and what they do. But basically, they're helping churches to volunteer with schools. And so it was kind of like the culmination of all of my work experiences up to that point, as well as a bunch of different things that God had been placing on my heart over the years. And so it was a perfect way to end my working career to be with Loving Houston. So we both retired, finished our jobs at the end of July 2024. We sold our house in April of 2025, and then began the full-time RV life in May of 2025.
So leaving Texas, we headed up north through the Rocky Mountain states into beautiful Canada, headed west into BC, then down south along the US West Coast, where we're currently spending time with my mom and older sister in Southern California.
So that's it for today. But if y'all have any questions or want us to share about anything in particular, please leave a comment. Thanks for being here, and see y'all next time.